WrestleStar here, looking at Hulk Hogan in a recent interview that he did regarding his wrestling career that is arguably one of the greatest of all time. And while speaking with Men's Health, which I highly recommend you go and check out the video, he showed off his gym and stuff, he revealed something very interesting regarding the way he looks at his career and when he should have walked away. Now look, Hogan had a 40-year career, and he's arguably one of, if not the biggest wrestling stars in all of the history of the wrestling business. He worked for promotions such as WB, WCW, TNA, New Japan, AWA, you name it, he's been there, he's done it. More importantly, you name him, he's wrestled them. From Andre to Rock, except for Austin. Didn't get that, but that's a shame. You did get a tag match on Raw, so I should say that. They never went one-on-one. But he did go one-on-one with the Great One. While speaking with Men's Health, Hogan was asked about the toll that wrestling has done on his body, because it's been well documented that he's had countless knee replacement surgeries and countless back surgeries. Recently, he's gotten to phenomenal shape by shedding 40 pounds of weight. And while speaking with Men's Health, where he showed off what was in his gym, what was in his fridge, he talked about that progress that he's made with his diet and leading up to 40 pounds that he dropped. And he talked about how he cut out alcohol and sugar. I've done the exact same thing. And when talking about the toll that wrestling has taken on his body, he talked about how, and I quote, "Wrestling has taken its toll. I wrestled almost 40 years off and on, and I probably should have quit at the 20-year mark." End quote. And then he continuously talked about how Hulkamania was running wild. He turned heel in WCW, and just a lightning bolt, and he just got caught up. And he said, "I got hooked. I got sucked in, and I rode that thing, the lightning bolt, until it dropped. But wrestling has been really tough on my body." That's what he said. And then he brought up the multiple surgeries, and he joked that he wished that someone would have told him that wrestling was fake. Interesting line about the fake, just because he's old school. I didn't see that coming. But the fact that he knows that he probably stayed a little too long. He's actually talked about in past interviews how he wishes he didn't do the leg drop because of all the damage that it's done to his back and stuff. But at least he's self-aware enough to know that, hey, it takes a toll, and it does. And everyone has a bump card, and everyone has so many of those bump cards until you run out. And Hogan ran out. Now, I understand he told Ariel Helwani a few months ago that he'd like to. Shane McMahon pitched him on a WrestleMania 39 match, but he didn't feel up for it. But by God, WrestleMania 40 maybe. I don't think so. But let me know what y'all think down in the description, or the comments rather, below regarding Hogan, and do you agree that he should have walked away 20 years before he did? Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well, and I will see y'all in the next video.